HGC.com.
Welcome back to the HGC Misfits, hoping to make it in the Clash. Before we even got into the HGC, constantly Misfits kept saying, we want to make it to these Clashes. We want to go to the big tournaments. We missed so many opportunities last year, and already they're putting on a big show.
Yeah, the big one in 2016 was that they missed BlizzCon.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people, out there thought, if Misfits were able to go there, we saw how well Fnatic did throughout the last BlizzCon run. Who knows where Misfits could have gone? Probably to a similar level there.
Yeah.
But now they're showing great games week in, week out. They're putting on a clinic. So far, 1-0 up against Team Synergy. Not surprised.
Well, we'll see if they can go 2-0 as we're getting ready for the next battleground of the series. Now, do remember, we do have all bans. We will not be playing on Brox's Holdout nor Infernal Shrines today, which is a bit of an interesting ban, as we have been seeing Infernal Shrines a lot here in Europe. Towers of Doom was our first battleground, and we are going to Dragonshire here for Synergy.
They're picking. Yes. I like it.
Was it Power of Dream that ran the Rexar? Was he the Rexar player on this
No,
game?
Hydra.
Hydra, so
Because
maybe...
yeah. Remember when I said he's like photoshopped his face?
Yeah. Maybe we'll see some Rexar here. This is one of the battlegrounds that Rexar can be pretty powerful on that top lane.
Yep.
That Brox's Holdout. And obviously, we've seen it in the past. He's got a good Rexar.
I mean, not just this week, but like when we actually get onto the next patch next week, there's definitely a potential we could see Synergy run it even more, because he seems to really have a strong affinity with that hero.
I mean, if they can get over Valeera, because Valeera is going to be the new hot. First pick every single game, and then Tassadar for the counter pick, and it's game over. That'll be a fun week of casting. I'm excited for new heroes to come out next week, and of course some of the new mix-ups. So let's get ready for our ban phase. Here we are in Dragonshire. Synergy did pick the battleground, which means Misfits will get the first ban and the first pick.
All right, so that gives a little bit of leeway to them. There's been one team that's just been banning Tassadar regardless of first pick, right? Has it been Misfits? No, I think that they're okay with running it,
Yeah,
right?
they've run it a couple times, actually.
Yeah.
I think they've had the chance to do it twice in the last couple weeks. They instant snap it if it ever is available. They've been banning Ragnaros a lot. They seem to just understand the strength of Ragnaros, and they just don't want to deal with it.
Oh, yeah.
Although I don't feel like any team is running Ragnaros as well as Misfits are. Fnatic had some good flashes yesterday, but I feel like Ragnaros is played by 3 of the team members, 4 Misfits, and we've seen them multiple times. The Rexar ban!
Ooh! That's a nod to Hydra. I like that.
Okay. Misfit says, all right, which hero are you going to give us? And
oh
they
no.
get Tassadar.
Oh, God.
Yep, instant snap pick.
I like I like how they're actually at home. Click, 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 click. Just in case. Just in case.
Oh, man, too funny. Too funny. I wish Murky would be picked in that type of finesse. Just...
All right.
I'm ready for Murky. Click it.
No, never.
Never, man.
Sorry, mate.
Okay, Synergy, what do you pick up? They've been picking up Tychus pretty heavily. Muradin's probably one of them their most go-tos, and Ragnaros and Li Ming. Those are their highest picks. Tychus, Muradin, Ragnaros, Li Ming. Again, we don't normally see supports till the end stages here, but I do wonder if you want to start thinking about getting Malfurion early when you see a Tassadar on the opposing side.
Yeah, I mean, picking up something like that, and then probably your warrior of choice to begin things off might be the go-to. They might want to give... I mean, they went for Dahaka early in the previous game. I think he still has really good strength here.
Sure.
I don't see why something like a Dahaka Malfurion couldn't be a very strong pickup.
Strong top lane. Tychus and ETC could also be the choice here.
Yeah.
So, Synergy, what do you select for your first slots? There's a Malfurion, and they actually move into Falstad, and we haven't seen much Falstad.
It's similar, though.
Synergy.
Similar, right, to the Dahaka that we talked about?
Yeah, in terms of global pressure, I think he's better in the late game with Epic Mount in particular. His laning phase is less as strong. You get some good poke. You're able to hold your lane well, but you won't dominate like Dahaka. But I agree. They at least get some global pressure here, and Misfits will walk away here with the Dahaka and the Vala. The synergy that we've seen in the past. Darkmok, insane on Vala, and then you have a Tassadar, probably played by Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
We'll see how the roster goes down, but Tassadar plays a mean... Or Hasselhoff plays a mean Tassadar, but Tassadar does play a mean Hasselhoff as well.
That's true.
He does.
I mean, yeah, he was Protoss in StarCraft for a long time, so they do have a strong bond.
Yeah.
A very strong bond. It's called Kala, the Kala.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Kala's embrace.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Dropping that lore on me.
Yeah, connected.
No
Legacy of the Void spoilers. But anyway, for now, of course, Tassadar and Vala, you mentioned it, they're a heroic duo. They are just super, super powerful. Gonna ban out Rhaegar on the other side. So that leaves them with one of the... Ooh, God, these bans are coming in fast from Misfits, aren't
Misfits
they?
has done their research. So back to Synergy ban. It's Rhaegar or Zarya for me in this selection. They ban Rhaegar. Rhaegar's more of the, okay, no one dies. He does a really good job of just saving people, whereas Zarya is more timing-based. But the Rhaegar ban for Synergy means that they are hoping to maybe have some kill potential here, which I think indicates that Varian ban.
I like the Varian ban because what I anticipate them thinking is, okay, they've got Falstad. They probably want Li Ming with a Varian for taunt. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Is Zeratul gone?
Zeratul is not gone. Zeratul has not been chosen.
Interesting.
They have two options here. If Zeratul gets taken away, they can go Diablo, and they have a really good front line. And they have the APOC combo. I actually like the 3rd and 4th pick here for Synergy in terms of drafts. Now, what does Misfits do on the other side here? They still need a healer. So Rhaegar has been taken out. Malfurion's been taken out. Brightwing could be a choice. It's decent with Tassadar.
It could be, but there's going to be explosive potential on the other side.
Which makes me think of Ariel. That was my other choice. Aegis will save one member, and the one member you want to save no matter what in every fight is Vala.
Yeah.
And
then you've got Ariel. Well, they're going to go Brightwing anyway. I kind of liked your thinking for the Ariel, though, because we've seen Ariel, Vala, Tassadar be just monster.
Yeah.
But the Brightwing works. It's Misfits. They'll make it work. They've got a strong front line. Dahaka and Muradin.
This gives them better lane presence, if you will. You get the 4-second heal happening all the time from Brightwing, just constantly popping off those heals. But I wish I would have seen an Ariel, man. I feel like Ariel would have been really cool here. You have the Vala energy. You just don't have cleanse, which is unfortunate. Obviously, they want to get some kind of cleanse here with ETC and Malfurion being around. So now over to Synergy. What do you go? Do you pick up the Zeratul?
I think you just do it.
But
and try and land combos. I don't know if it works because Tassadar's going to keep eyes on you, etc. But
this is what makes Brightwing also a good pick. That peekaboo.
Yeah.
That peekaboo. So you have Oracle and you have peekaboo for Zeratul. I think I'd rather have Diablo. But they go Zool. Okay.
Okay.
So full wave clear, full push in your opponents.
I like how we always forget about Zool on this map, and it always comes in at the last pick.
I mean, it's okay. I think I'd rather have more of a I'm-in-your-face type of comp from Synergy, because that's what they do so well, especially in the early game. You got to play what you're good at, right? They're going more of a wave clear strategy, but I think they have Dahak on the other side. They have Vala. Like, Misfits has decent tools here to handle push coming in their way. And they play a slow, methodical game already. You're kind of playing into their hands, it feels like, when you go for the Zool pick. I don't like it here.
I feel like Zool is a it feels like a poor man's Zeratul in this instance with Jaina. It's like, okay, you can either have Void Prism to lock people down and combo them.
Or you can have one Bone Prism.
You can have one Bone Prism. It's like,
enjoy your bones.
Please,
here.
sir, can I have some more? No, you can't.
Only
actually.
one bone.
Only one Bone Prism.
Let's get on to the serious road here, guys. You've been tweeting us, and we've been loving it. We have a tweet to continue to hit us up on Heroes Esports with HGC. Dear Trickster, please rate all EU HGC teams in Scoville units. Perfect.
Sorry, man. That hotness rating. I'm
going to give Misfits the Parmesan garlic.
Okay.
Because I feel like they have good flavor and they have good bite, but it's a slow bite that you just enjoy over time. And I love Parmesan garlic.
I didn't realize this was come dine with me now. With your bow tie, you could actually be a server.
I could rate food and compared to HGC. That's the niche that I could be doing here in esports.
You could be a food reviewer and annoy everyone in the world
while I'm watching esports.
Brilliant.
This is perfect. We're changing the world one step at a time here at the HGC. Back to our normal programming here without any food being mixed in.
Yeah.
Dragonshire. Who picks? Who wins? Who do you go for?
Misfits. They've got Tassadar. Have we seen them? I mean,
no.
We're in Europe. Tassadar doesn't lose in Europe. Did he lose once?
He's lost once. Synergy actually lost with him. Yeah. Remember the draft that ADRD did, where he was like, all right, well, I'm going to take your Vala, I'm going to take this, and you can have
clever
Tassadar.
draft.
And they're like, wait, what do we pair this Tassadar with? And
the killer draft. Yeah, that was
fell
great.
apart.
Yeah.
Yes, he has lost in Europe.
Apart from that one, he doesn't lose in the hands of Misfits.
He's perfect win rate apart from that game.
He's perfect, damn it. He's perfect.
I think I agree with you. I'm kind of just disappointed in the last pick for Synergy. I understand the idea behind it. I just feel like it doesn't fit Synergy, right? Who they are, their identity, their blueprint of a team. And they go into Zool, which is, again, a strong hero here. But I would love to see more of a robust front line and just get in the face of Misfits. That's where you're going to get teams to maybe make mistakes, especially in the early game. But That is not the case here, and I think I lean with Misfits too.
Yeah, I mean, the Zul for me is like the little wild card. If you're actually able to assert dominance on the map early on, and then even get combos later down the line with Jaina following things up.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, you just play safe until 7, get cleanse. Yeah. All right, guys, we're ready for game number 2 here on Dragonshire. Misfits going to get Synergy, hoping to get to that clash.
All right, to the left-hand side in the blue, it is Misfits. Splendor will be on Brightwing. We're going to follow things up with Blumby on Muradin once again. Dartmok on Valor, which is usually the only ranged he plays. Hasuobs on Tassadar, and then Nurok will be on Dahaka.
I love watching Hasuobs on Tassadar. We'll talk about it soon here, but here's Synergy. To the very far right, Sepka will be playing Malfurion. Neon will show us his Jaina plays, and most likely that Ring of Frost. Sir Ice Cream playing Falstad, continuing to have the best name in all of HGC.
Yep.
Hydra here with Zul, and then last but not least, BKB showing up on the ETC. Back to Tassadar.
Yes.
I feel like Hasuobs plays the most aggressive Tassadar and pushes him to his limits, and I love that. Most Tassadar players sit in the back and just drop shields, keep everyone shielded up, and here's a force wall to save my team. But I love how aggressive Hasuobs just embodies that Protoss character.
Yeah, I mean, he will dimensional shift forwards and then catch you off guard.
Yeah.
Because you think to yourself, oh, okay, there's nobody here, but then all of a sudden there's a Tassadar right behind you, and it's like, creepy Tassadar. That's a scary thing.
New skin, please.
Yeah. Oh, you got your Crypt King Tassadar. That one's creepy enough sometimes. But.
Oh my gosh, BKB. He is known as being an aggressive ETC. A bit too aggressive there. Power slides into a root, into a drag, into a dead cow.
Poor BKB. But regardless, we'll see how this is going to unfold moving forwards. As Nurok and Ice Cream, Sir Ice Cream, in fact, going to be fighting towards it. Any opportunity I get to say it.
Blumby, though, comes to the flank. And this is one of the strengths about a Muradin. Oh my gosh.
God.
Yes, Nurok and Blumby will secure the takedown. This is one of the things you have to watch out for, Muradin. Normally, you have your tank sit in the 4-man rotation between middle and bottom. But Muradin is so mobile and has such good kill potential that he can rotate between middle and top constantly. And he will get those kills.
Hydra. Poor Hydra. I agree with him. He's really good on the hero, and he just wants to play Misha.
That's all he wants to do, man. He wants to hang out with his bear. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like a very Eastern European thing. I think all of them kind of have pet bears, actually. I swear bears are on all of their flags.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing. Synergy keeping up with Misfits down here as they're fighting over this shrine. False is in the middle doing his best to try and grab it, but Dahaka will be able to sneak that shrine at the very top. Darkmok with the vault will get away, but he gets bursted by Neon there. The blizzard into the cone of cold.
Good counter kill. And also, not only good counter kill, but also they've done a little bit of a better job actually getting some of the soak for the moment during these lanes. Of course, that will equalize out in a moment. But it gives them an all right position because now there's the potential that Falstad can go to the middle, start bullying Brightwing a little bit. Dahaka's having a bit of a harder time against Zul towards the top. They could get this Dragon Knight. Go, everybody. Converge! Converge!
Here, Bone Prism will force him to retreat. Ice Cream should probably start grabbing it now. He comes in for the kill, though. There's the Blizzard. Now can on. Darkmok actually has time to sneak up and grab the shrine. I see the idea there. Let's just get a kill. We're probably going to get the Dragon Knight anyways, but there was a moment to where one of them could have peeled off and grabbed it. I think Jaina would have had that kill.
I think that was Synergy respecting Misfits a whole lot. Where they were like, okay, we expect that Dahaka is going to be on that shrine as fast as possible. He actually wasn't. So yeah, you're right. They could have got that and got the kill, but yeah, as I say,
hindsight is definitely 2020. No, there's no way they would think that they could be that greedy against Misfits.
Absolutely. All right, so camp being taken. BKB and Neon were looking for the invade, didn't quite get there at the right time. They can clean that one up and just use their own to push down towards the bottom, maybe establish a bit more control across this shrine. Sepka is already down there. They have good early game potential here to Synergy. Let's see them get a bit more out of it.
Continuing with the damage here on the bottom left. Now Synergy again just having the pushing on their side. They will continue to get these shrines, but as long as Misfits manages the chaos that will be occurring due to Zul, they should be all right. They are moving towards level 7 too, which will give them more of a chance to be aggressive against that Zul. They won't have to deal with that Bone Prison. They'll be able to get more aggressive in terms of their footing. Misfits continues down here on the bottom right. Falstad and Zul head to the top lane to get a little bit of pressure on Dahaka, but Dahaka will be able to walk away. Darkmok is playing very safe, which is actually interesting to see, because last week he had a hard time actually getting picked off in his first couple of games, but Darkmok this time has decided that, you know what, maybe teams are starting to focus me, and he has adjusted his play. But Vala and the bottom left will get picked up.
Alright, so that will continue for a little bit. Looking at the builds as well, we're actually having Shando's Clarity come in at level 1 for Malfurion, which is a slight change up to the normal that we see coming out of our Malfurions here in Europe. I think it's because our Jaina is being very greedy about her build, not really going for any of the mana restoration talents, say with the machine gun build, Ice Lance, etc., or the other mana talents. Hasu Obs is a dead Hasu Obs.
Yeah, he gets picked off there, so Darkmonk and now Hasu Obs falls. Of course, after I give Darkmonk praise, he gets picked off, but hey, it happens. So with Malfurion being in this roster for Jaina, she can be that greedy. She can afford it.
Yeah.
As you were talking about. So I agree. I actually like this build here.
I think it's great synergy between them.
Yeah. It's as long as Sepka just constantly falling around Neon, it should be good to go. Some poke here. Blumby will be forced to retreat, but already the top lane is held by the Dahaka, so we are good to go. Falstad and them too, they constantly just trade over and over on that shrine, but unengaged here in the middle here.
Great lockdown by Zul there. Splendor has to get away, barely does. Nice shields from Hasu Obs. There's going to be a grab though on towards Neon. He goes down. All 5 are in the mid, so there's not going to be a Dragon Knight captured. All that Misfits have to do now is spread out, get back to the lanes.
Kador dropping some knowledge here. Tassadar and Vala combo has played in 8 games so far and has a 100% win ratio. Doesn't bode well for SNG for the upcoming games on Dragon Shard. No, it does not.
Much truth, much truth.
Much fact, much truth.
Also, Kaldor, I believe, has got his visa sorted.
He tweeted out this morning.
So he shall be joining people here.
I'm excited for that, but I will miss you.
Down the road.
We'll miss you.
Nobody's going to miss me.
I'll miss you.
No, nobody's
you and your charming personality.
Nobody's going to miss me.
Synergy is close to level 10, though. They have actually achieved a slight lead here with their pushes and their experience. They've gotten the turrets here in the middle, and now heroics will be the case here. Can they make a play while they have this nice advantage over their opponents?
All right, so yeah, this is a great opportunity for them. Absolutely. So make something happen. You can already see BKB looking to make something happen, but nobody's revealing themselves to the bottom lane. So maybe go to middle lane because the wall is already down there. Try and get a gank there, but it's against the Tassadar and Vala, not that easy. So looking for the consolation prize of an easy camp itself. That's fine.
Grabbing some pressure there, and maybe 1 or 2 people will move over to defend that, and that gives them a chance of going for an engage. BKB will miss the power side there. There is the mosh pit, though. On to Armored, and Blumby gets blown up, and so does Tassadar as well. Splendor and Darkmonk will be able to clean this up, but that is 2 members taken out for Misfit. Synergy needs to grab a dragon now. There's a Mighty Gust. Sir Ice Cream will achieve Shrine Collection, and Hydra will become a beautiful dragon with big, beautiful wings, and now he has to push down turrets.
He blossomed. He evolved.
Blossomed.
I can't believe, really, like that was so well orchestrated by Synergy. First, the commitment to a mosh pit, 1 kill, but it made Jaina actually come in and try and help out, which, sorry, not Jaina, Tassadar come and try and help out, which then Ring of Frost hit. Great stuff. And also, even just the Gust on Dahaka. Get him off the shrine. You can contend with him for a little while, and Brightwing goes down. This is the perfect start for Synergy here in Game 2.
I like it, man. Synergy now 12 to 10. They have a dragon pushing top lane. They have 3 members in the bottom. Falstad continuing the soak. Hydra doesn't have to do too much. He's already done his job. He's gotten the turrets in the top or left, gotten the experience for it. Now it's on his team down here to grab their own turrets, and they do so. Blumby can't do much to hold this here. Brightwing up in 2 seconds, and then Misfits can decide how they want to defend.
If they can get 13, that's perfect, because Misfits comes online when they get 10 and are similar talents. But so 13 will be so good here for Synergy, because then that takes a lot of the wind out of the sails for Misfits when they want to take a fight with just Heroica talents alone.
We'll see if they'll get their engage, because you are right, they definitely do spike that when they hit level 10. 13 here for Synergy now, as they will continue grabbing the mercenary camps. Zul and Falstad can kind of handle the waves for now. Zul can head down to the middle lane, keep that pushed up. We could have Jaina and crew grab the mercenaries on the right side. Hasu Obs will start his own on the left, realizing that Synergy isn't on the field here, so they're probably grabbing mercenary camps. And with them having that Oracle available, they should be able to handle anything that comes their route. So there we go, mercenary trades for both teams. Misfits now starting their slow, methodical play. You see them now starting to play a little bit more reserved and just making sure they hold on to their forts.
Yep, and I don't mind the slight slowdown here, but if BKB and Neon can find a fight towards the top, then that'll be good for them. They can deny Nurok from burrowing if they try and catch him off guard. Now they're going to go.
The nice play by Ice Cream there. Here's BKB waiting it out. The tunnel or the burrow does occur there. Blizzard will hit twice. Falstad is able to use Mighty Gust, but already Hasselhoff is rotating in from the middle. Nurok, can he get it? No, the knockback. Nice job from BKB, but here is the assist, so he does get away.
Oh my god. So he waited.
Turned.
Yeah, they're going to turn on towards him. That's going to be a really good Ring of Frost. Hydra barely gets away there. Tahaka's going to end up going down as an attempted mosh pit. Blumby's going in towards the back there. Will sacrifice himself for the Zul with the Dwarf Toss. And Splendor has to blink out towards Hasselhoff, but oh, there's so many things to talk about.
There was a lot of resources used there for Synergy to get down that chase, and they almost turned it around. The only one that didn't rotate was Vala actually hanging out in the middle lane, because it looked like Misfits was going to get one kill and then back up. But the Ring of Frost that came in actually secured one more kill than it needed to, and then Blumby was in panic mode trying to finish off Zul, and it became a 2-for-1 trade.
Right, so going to move down towards this bottom hard camp here and try and do something with that as well. This is, I mean, this is going really well for Synergy, not going to lie.
Yep.
9 kills to 4 kills, and I would like to see them get some of these forts here or there. But, well, yeah, see, Steve's right. They are playing this combo pretty damn well right now. I think BKB embodies the exact amount of right pressure that they need on this ETC for this kind of combo to work.
And it seems to be a really good fit, too, just for Synergy in general. Synergy being the aggressive players they are. BKB himself loves to be in the action, in the face of his opponents, doing so well here. Misfits, though, they are holding on. This is where I had the fear for Synergy's comp, is that they may not ever get a fort in the early game, and they have yet to do so. 15-14. We are 10 minutes in the game, and neither team has lost a fort because there is enough wave clear. There is enough patience here for Misfits to just make it to the late game, and that's where they become such a pain. Vala, in particular, really starts to dish out that damage, but then Tassadar becomes unkillable with his talents that he's picking up.
Yeah, he is very much so unkillable. You're correct about that very soon. That level 13 and 16, super strong, making Dimensional Shift the true dimensional warp power that it becomes. And now Blumby just looking to steal this. For all intents and purposes, Misfits are doing a good job of holding on. As I say, they haven't lost forts. They're not losing this Dragon Knight anytime soon. Rotations are going to be attempted here for Team Synergy.
And they need to rotate more here. They need to get some pickoffs. Synergy's starting to lose some steam, it feels like, in their movements. It has now become the whole rotations on Shrine versus Shrine. Darkmok and the other crew are down here in the bottom left with Hasselhoff grabbing the Shrine. It's Falstad and BKB do the head at the top and set up. Misfits are just holding on right now. They're getting 16, and then they'll be on even footing against Synergy for the first time in this game.
Yeah, and watch Misfits how they're playing this right now, guys, because they are playing, they know that they are never going to get a Dragon Knight. They're just poking down bottom, taking that Shrine, backing off. Dahaka will go to the top, take that Shrine. They know they cannot take this fight before 16 occurs. So far, they are doing the dance, and they're doing it good.
And something to know is that Ice Cream actually used his fly ability here, which means that the global pressure is available for Nurok. He did brush stroke into the middle lane here to grab the dragon. With the Skeletal Mages coming out, they get the last second shot to prevent Misfits from grabbing said dragon. But I like the play there. They tried to punish the fly that occurred from Falstad. And overall, Misfits has held long enough. They have stopped a 2-level lead to hit 16 and get even on talent picks.
And nice burrow as well there. 16's done, so he has the burrow movement, and they're going to try and turn this around. Nurok's taking a lot of damage.
The blink heal?
Will it hit? And yes, it will. It buys enough time there so that the adaptation can actually pop. This is going to be a lot of damage. I think Synergy needs to back off.
That was a heads-up play from Splendor, and now Darkmok and his team will move forward here, starting to get the auto attacks here. Darkmok is going to get a kill here on Zul. Stefka in the back right here gets bumped on by Blumby. Can Blumby hit the Stormbolt? He does, and that is 2 takedowns. Misfits showing their rotations here. A solid save there by Splendor on Nurok, and Nurok was able to survive with the adaptation.
It's exactly what Misfits was waiting for. They were just waiting for 16. They got it.
Wall.
And yeah. And now, you know, Misfits has all the room in the world to maneuver on this map. They're going to kill off a 4th here. BKB cannot escape this, surely. And then from that point on, yeah, I feel that Synergy should have tried to exert themselves somehow just a little bit more before that 16, and they would have kept that momentum going that they built up in the early game.
Yeah, they've definitely lost steam here, and now they have to wait, regroup for their entire team to show up, and Misfits can take this time to grab the dragon, maybe even grab some giants in the bottom right and keep some pressure up, as they still have a good 10 seconds before too many members on the field. Here they are, now heading to the middle line, and look at the experience at the very top here, Caleris.
Exactly.
Misfits is in the lead.
It just hurts. It hurts to watch, unfortunately, for me, because Synergy did so much good in the early game, even towards the mid game or whatever, but it's just one little thing goes awry for them as Misfits just hold such a strong line with their fort still intact, etc., with their rotations being super on point. And then from that point on, just a huge turnaround here for Misfits.
Yeah, Synergy just kind of doing a life lesson for us here. You can do so much good in the early stages of your life, but if you mess up once, it can hurt so much. And Synergy now super behind right now.
Wow, the pessimist in you.
You gotta point it out, man. This is the story though with Synergy every single time, man.
Yep.
They do such great early game, great mid game. We watched it against Dignitas. We're watching it here in Misfits, and then late game they just get complacent slightly, and it hurts me.
Trixler.
Right here.
Trixler.
In my lung.
Your life is like an arrow. You pull it back. Life pulls you back, but when when life releases you, you fly and soar. You've got to look at the positive for things.
Okay, all right. Let's see if Synergy can learn how to fly besides that ETC as he flies across the map. And will land by his fort in the bottom left. The thing that Synergy has to do here is hold their keeps, and they did just that, so that's great, 19 to 18. But Misfits is halfway to level 20. And we will be having altars within the next 60 seconds. That should be spawning relatively soon. We can get our shrines going. And then Misfits will have a large lead here that they can exploit. Synergy has to dance and use Falstad to their full advantage right now.
Yeah, just try and get yourself some sense of stability, really, across this map, because at this point with Misfits having that one turnaround, pushing themselves towards level 20, I am very, very concerned for Synergy now. They need to mirror exactly what Misfits did in the previous 4 minutes of this game, which was just those, okay, we have to avoid the fights, get those rotations in, use that full stat, as you say, to the strongest ability they can.
Yeah.
Just avoid.
They have two options, get a pick or just stabilize, as Claris was just mentioning there. Hosswab's in the middle, but you can't kill a Tassadar, man. At that point, you just look at him and say, all right, you have that lane. It's all yours. I think the only pick potential they would have here is maybe on Brightwing. Or maybe even Murder if they can stop the Dwarf Toss.
Yeah.
But those are hard. Blender was playing safe. Blumby's nowhere near being picked off. Synergy has to pull back.
Likewise, Nerox playing safe. They wanted to hack her towards the top. Not going to happen. They're sticking as 5. Admittedly, they don't have to buy that much time, but there is still a window here where Misfits could pressure. I think they're playing patient as well. They don't really care about taking the straight-up fight right now. They're just waiting for these shrines to come along. This could be a very quick Dragonite, but steal just before level 20 hits. And then that will be perfect for Misfits.
All right, Synergy sitting back and soaking. Misfits putting some pressure on that bottom fort here. A force wall, though, on BKB. There will be the power slide to the back right to get away from the engage that has occurred on him. BKB will survive for now. Falstad takes the opportunity to push the top and grab more experience, and they will hit 20. Now the shrines activate, but Darkhawk is already down here on the bottom right playing pressure to the fort, while Splendor will grab the shrine at the bottom. Nurok at the very top grabs the second shrine, and Tassadar and his ally here, Blumby, will grab the Dragon Knight. Perfect timing, perfect work there from Misfits, and they're going to walk forward here.
Yeah.
Being rewarded.
Synergy had just got the level 20 as that was popping, and unfortunately for them, there's not much that they could do with it. They're going to go for this double kill, though, towards the top. Blinks forward, does BKB. Is he going to try and lock down Splendor? He gets, oh, the blink count! Oh my god, after the Bone Prism, I thought he was gone for sure! And now Dahaka under a lot of threat. Darkmock's already rotated up here with Hasselhoffs as well.
I think Misfits they should keep pressure here, because the Dragon's just in the middle getting the keep. They need to chase this.
Just stop them.
Yeah, just keep pushing them, slow them down here. Hasselhoff will do so. There's a force wall. BKB has used Power Slide. He's able to walk away. But the keep was killed for free here. The Dragon, already applying damage to the core, decides to pull back when the rest of the team does show up, but still a keep.
Yeah, it forces them to just disengage from that fight completely, but now this fight is all but scary here. BKB on that left-hand side taking quite a bit of damage. Power slides forwards. Is he going to be able to get locked down anyone? Doesn't look like it. Blumby is being focused down now at the front here, but BKB taking so much damage. There's the Ring of Frost. Comes out, tries to lock down Tassadar at the back line, but the Valor gets so much damage with the strafe. ETC will fall. Now no front line here for Synergy.
Yep, no ETC makes it hard to defend. Blumby low on health will be able to start walking away, especially with these shields here. Darkmock still just applying damage where he can, working in those auto attacks can start looking at the core now, especially with Catapults pushing in and the minions. Here is the Mighty Gust first, sir. Ice Cream trying to slow down the push slightly here. Nurok now starts applying damage to the core as well. It's dropping in armor and shields. Will it be enough? There goes the Skeletal Mage. It's Blumby in the backline. There's the drag, and that is a dead Hydra.
Absolutely, I feel that they needed to fight here. The core is just too healthy. Valor's going to end up falling. Misfits probably needs to back off now. They wanted more pickoffs for that. They didn't want to focus the core. They just wanted more pickoffs. Synergy didn't give them it. It was a really good defense. They fell back one at a time, went back home, healed up, regardless of Malfuri not having any mana left. That was a good defense by Synergy.
Yeah, the main focus being Vala, Darkmark. That's the main damage here for actually killing a core. You kill that, what's Brightwing going to do? What's Dahaka going to do? There isn't much they can put to a core. It's a good pickup by Synergy. They lose out and they keep in the middle lane, but they stay alive. Here in this game, game number 2 between Synergy and Misfits.
All right, so unfortunately for Synergy, they will just lose a bit more structural integrity down towards the bottom. But Misfits, they still have all forts up. There's still a lot of work to do here for Synergy to come back.
Yeah. It's getting to the point here that it's going to be a 22, 23-minute dragon. They have a chance still. If they take a fort before that happens, before a dragon is grabbed, they can push into a keep and win the game. So Synergy still has a chance here, especially with them having Falstad in the middle of the map, defending the Epic Mount being so strong, especially here on Dragonshire. So much rotation is available for a Falstad player. So Synergy can do it. They definitely can. And, you know, there's a few of us here cheering for them, as they are definitely the underdog. They have a moment that they can seize. They just need to grab it.
Yeah, and Hasselhoff's down towards the bottom, staring down the face of death. As we have 50 stacks on Falstad at the moment here, so Mr. Sir Ice Cream is going to be doing plenty of damage. I don't think I can say it any other way. I have to say it that way.
I like it. It works.
Yeah.
It's good.
Sir
it gives it flavor.
Cream.
Sir Ice Cream.
I hope he plays in the attire that you're currently wearing. That would just make it absolutely perfect. But
why you talking about bow tie, man? I gotta be like that.
No slide towards it.
No shade here. But BKB slides in onto Darkmark. He's gonna be able to float away, but that is an instant pick, and that is great here for Synergy.
Yeah.
Now they're looking at Blumby working in the auto-attacks as well. There goes the hardened shield, but can he hold here? Should be able to escape relatively soon. Hasselhoff's trying to work out, but there's no damage for Misfits, and that's a dead Murd, and the dwarf has fallen.
Yeah, completely blocked in there. Very good stuff by Synergy. It's absolutely what they need. So this can turn around now. They want to try send. I mean, hopefully Sir Ice Cream, did he even get Epic Mount? Yes, he did. So he could technically fly up towards that shrine and start securing that pretty quickly.
You want the fort so you have the dragon to move through and you don't have to deal with it. That's a speed bump that you don't want to be nearby. Crumble that speed bump and keep pushing. Ooh. They're going for a wall too. They might actually just take the keep here. Can they just win the game off this push? Remember, Vala is the main damage for Misfits. 20 seconds until she's here. Also, no Dahaka.
You're right. They have very little damage. Synergy's just going to go for this. Do they just win right here? They need to keep a Hydra very healthy, though. He's popped his shield himself, though. He does have backlash. Nurok's going to come in. That's Gust away. They're going to focus down the core. Oh,
Synergy's going for it. Can they do a Kalaris here at 70%, 60% soon?
God.
No Dahaka here as he's trying his best to hold up, but he can't do anything. Vala comes in with the stripe, though, and she is murdering all Synergy. Low on health. Kill Neon. Kill BKB. Misfits hold as all 5 are dead.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. If they'd have just had 5 seconds more, something like that, for Vala to not be there, she comes out and absolutely smashes Synergy against the side of their core, and Misfits is gonna march on to the other side of the map. I cannot believe it.
The catapults were helping here too, so yes, Misfits definitely has the game, and you have to wonder. The Mighty Gust was used on Dahaka, so I was like, no, there's no Dahaka here to help hold. But that means Vala came in and was able to get the free strafe off. If you save that Mighty Gust, you push away Vala, they may have won the game. Synergy, unfortunately, makes a big misstep, and Misfits will take the opportunity to go up 2-0.
Are you going to miss these things when I'm gone?
I'm going to miss it, man. I don't know what it is. You are just the curse for cores. If you are being casted by Kalaris, never go core until all 5 are dead. And still make sure you have a minute.
Yeah, sorry about that. We can take a look at that again, actually, see how that played out. So they go around the left-hand side of this keep. 2 members are low at the moment, Sevka and Hydra. Sevka drops a heal on himself, knowing that he might be needed later on. There's the Gust that comes out. Admittedly, did push 3 away. Hasu used Dimensional Warp to get back into that fight as quickly as possible. But the Valor comes out, and oh my God.
Just cleaning up there. Darkmark hits his R button, and then he right-clicks. and everyone in the fire zone gets taken away. Neon was the next important kill to take. BKB dead as well, and that was just going to be GG, as you saw. So Misfits are going up 2-0. We'll be right back with game number 3.
I'm searching for an apprentice. Someone to train in the art of righteous warfare. Someone to carry my shield, my name, and my crusade after I fall in battle. Not everyone is suited